In the previous video, we saw how to draw support and resistance in a ranging market. But what happens when we are in a trending market? Stay until the end of the video if you want to know how to draw and trade support and resistance in a downtrend. We are on the BTC USD chart for our time frame Japanese candlesticks, and we are going to see how to draw support and resistance in a trending market, specifically on a downtrend. We are also going to see how to trade it. Trending markets, both uptrends and downtrends, are formed by a series of highs and lows. In this case, the last high is below the previous high, forming a lower high followed by a lower low. So how do we start? As always, looking for the highs and the lows. We go to the left bar, click on brush and mark them. We can see clearly that here is when the downtrend starts, but let's check the previous candles before. Here we have a low, another low, and another low. We can see they are almost at the same price, so probably they are forming a support. And after that, we see it is the same level of this high. And then we have another high, and another high, and another high. Okay, so let's draw it. We go to the left bar here and select rectangle. Approximately, the zone would be this, but let's take a closer look. Here we have this week and several touches on this price, which will act as support and resistance. As we can see, we have several highs that are below the previous high, forming the downtrend and breaking the previous structure. Now, in this downtrend, we are going to look for the highs and lows that have been formed around the same price level. Here it is a low, another low, another low, another one, and another one. And here there are several more. And here we have the highs. This is more of a trend line rather than a horizontal resistance, but we will go into this difference in future videos. So let's delete them and draw our support and resistance zones. Here we have a little range, but we don't have any higher high or market structure break to say that the downtrend is over. Here we see a high, then a lower high, and more lower highs here until these end up with a clear and massive break of the support. Then we draw the next support from the body until the last price of these weeks. If a wick pierces the support zone but rebounds and closes above, we just redraw our zone, but we will only consider it broken when the body closes below it. Now we are going to do the same with the resistance zones. In this example, at first the zone will be very thin, but after that we will extend it when a wick pierces it. Okay, so how do we trade this? As we are in a downtrend, we will look for the retest on the resistance to enter, like here. We can see that the price approaches the same level of the previous high and is rejected at the resistance zone, forming a wick, closing below the zone. That is a great opportunity to enter short and take profit on the support zone. Let's take a look at this in the whole chart. We were in a big range here. It broke to the downside and it started to form lower highs. Here we have a fake out to go back to the small range. Then we see a break of the support to continue with the downtrend and another range is formed. In this case, every time the price retests the level of resistance is a good opportunity to open a short position. You can notice that after a big move, a range is formed. In fact, most of the trading takes place within ranges. Those are formed after the break of previous supports and resistances. If we are in a downtrend, we will always trade the shorts, as there are more probabilities that the trend continues rather than it reverses. You can also enter longs, but there are less probabilities of getting a successful trade. We will continue with this strategy until there is a market structure break and the resistance is broken and retested. Then the resistance will become the first support of the uptrend. Okay, so that's it. We will look into the uptrends in future videos. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the next videos. See you soon!